Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. This is part of the Isaiah 4:1 series. Y'all know we do this around this time. And the reason why I call it Isaiah 4:1, because I want you guys to understand something. That these high standards these females try to have, let them have their standard. But the Bible says prophetically that standard is going to fade away. And they're going to learn how to share. Like Elmo, learning to share. They're going to learn how to share us men. Because there's still going to be a lot of dudes that just ain't going to bother with them at all. And for those of you that have not read it, Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. The disgrace is all the misery that monogamous relationships cause for many. That's a disgrace. That's not even, us black people, that's not even our culture, man. It's not even our culture. Here's the thing, and I'm not trying to say, I'm gonna give you a history lesson. A lot of Europeans, long ago, took 2 baths a year. Like some of them had fly infestations. Now this, I'm not being racist. This is factual information. And other problems that they ain't had no interest in having multiple wives. And then a lot of them, different periods of time, they were just trying to survive. But them African kings and queens, though, listen, man. Listen. So, what I want to talk to y'all today about is a time management mindset for us men. Time management mindset. Once you figure out how many women you're going to deal with, the next thing you're going to figure out is when, where, and how. How much time you going to spend unproductively. Now, fun is productive. It is. You got to have fun. You should laugh. You should eat good. So on and so forth. You should enjoy the fruits of your labor or whatever, right? But here's where we mess up as men. We let, and I talked about this earlier, we let people determine the mindset that we live by. And people have a scarcity mindset and they'll push it off on you, and you letting them plant seeds on you. And so now you have a scarcity mindset, you know. So I ain't gonna even be before you long, I don't think. But we gotta talk about this here. So if you choose to have 2 women, those 2 women should be catering to you. They should get along with each other. They should be low maintenance. Any woman that you deal with as a man, they should be low maintenance, and you should too. You should be, see, people will call you toxic when they can't control you, but are you really toxic? If you are, you got to change that. You got to work on that. But putting people in their place, that don't make you toxic. Saying what's going on, speaking your mind, that don't make you toxic. These are all tactics that people use in an attempt to control you and to get you to think and act and move how they want. Whatever it is they want. But for too long, us guys been in marriages where we trying to please them, but they don't got to please us. We trying to please them, but they telling us no. How you gonna be somebody's wife and you telling him no? But then he tell you no, and you act like a little kid. You can't handle trials, you can't handle tribulations. No, man, didn't nobody sign up for that. Show me a dude that signed up for that, and I'll show you a dude that's weird and has mental issues. When guys marry somebody, they don't be thinking that they marrying a problem. They don't be thinking that they gonna have to put their dreams in the garbage can. Don't know who be thinking that. What guy thinks that? Well, yeah, but you got these kids. And so, what I'm gonna do can help those kids. Now, are you gonna help me or not? Well, I get another man. Don't nobody give a wait. Boy, when I be thinking about how people be thinking and talking, man, it'll have you wanting to cuss. It'll have you wanting to cuss. I was me before you came. That's what guys don't realize. I was me before you ever came along. So my life is to change everything about me for you? Is that biblical? It's not. It's not. Two visions is division. It's where the word divorce comes from. A woman is supposed to follow her husband's vision. Now, if you have your own thing you want to do, then you should wait until, because if it's meant out of the blue, he gonna say, you know what, I was thinking about that thing you said you want to do. I think we should do it. Now you doing it right. But what I see women doing, they don't want to help you. They don't want to believe in you. So they come up with all this other stuff with them. And then they get mad when you do them like they do you. Let me tell y'all something, man. Any marriage, I don't care who it is, your grandparents, your parents, I don't care, where everything revolves around a woman is satanic. That ain't even God's system. You see how in Isaiah 4:1, only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace. Some of these women don't even want your name. They want to keep their name. Or they want to keep the dude they liked it the most or gave him the most name. But they want to be married to you, though. When guys wake up, man, they ain't going to be married. They talk about men dying alone. That's going to be them. But who cares? When you're dead, you're gone. Who cares about earth? You got a whole nother realm to think about. Once you dead, who cares? If people didn't like you, it don't matter. If God likes you, that's what matters. It don't matter what people think. It ain't a person that ever live on this earth that can decide whether or not I spend eternity in heaven or whether or not I spend eternity in the lake of fire. Not a person. Not a person, not a soul can decide where I'm going to spend eternity other than God himself. But dudes be throwing their soul away for women. You done sold your soul so women will like you. That is dumb. Don't nobody care, man. Because even rich dudes probably have even more problems with women. Because they don't know who real, who fake. They don't know who really like them and who don't. They don't know who using them and who ain't. So it'd be even worse for them. And then when you done built that whole luxurious life, hundreds of millions, and then you gotta give it to half of it to a woman who don't even like you, don't even respect you. That's why we're gonna get into time management. We're gonna get into what exactly should a man who understands and learns about polygyny should look for. I've researched polygyny forwards and backwards. I know what it is. I know what it ain't. I know how it could work. I know how it can fail. How it can work is the 3 people or however many. I wouldn't advise you guys to have more than 2. And so, like I said, we're going to get into some detail. 2 concubines. You start out with 1, make sure she understand she probably ain't gonna be the only one. If she talking that monogamy stuff, don't even go there with her. Monogamy doesn't work. It makes women act like Eve. I'm telling you. When they need to be like Sarah. The only thing Sarah shouldn't have been going back and forth with Haggai, but the Bible don't give us all the details as to why they were fighting the way they were. But the Most High blessed Ishmael still and his descendants, which shows you what? It shows you that the Most High condones polygyny. Abraham had concubines, and Ishmael's mother was one of them. So you got 2 concubines. You take them both out. You don't give neither one of them nothing that you don't give the other. You don't give neither one of them nothing better than the other. And you make sure that they love each other. Not in a touchy-feely, trying to get scissory type of way, but in a way, in a sisterly fashion, in a BFF fashion. And once they do, the next thing, you make sure they don't get jealous of each other over the sex thing. And don't ever tell them who's better. So y'all both wonderful, magical. I'm not comparing y'all to each other. See? You got guys on here just saying, give up. Don't give up. Just don't waste too much time. Be direct, precise. You see a woman you like, hey, what's going on? I got a question for you. Do you have a husband? Or you ain't married? You have a boyfriend? You seeing somebody in that way? Okay, well, is it all right if you can call me later? If I give you my number, you gonna call me? Quick. You don't got a whole lot of time. You need to spend most of your time working on your mind, working on your body, and working on your cash. Health, spirit, finances. So you don't got a whole lot of time be trying to convince these women to like you. They don't like you. They reject you. Oh, so you rejected me? So you basically, oh, you say you want to be friends? Okay, that's cool. Hey, listen, I gotta hurry up and do this thing. I'm gonna call you some other time, friend. And after that, how much you talk to her, whatever. See, guys get into this thing where every woman that you talk to on the phone, every woman you take out on a date, you start hearing wedding bells. You start hearing, it's a boy. No, it ain't. Y'all ain't gonna go there. It ain't gonna be that way with everybody. It ain't gonna be that way with hardly anybody. If you smart, you would keep your sauce on the sheets or somewhere else. Don't be so quick to get these chicks pregnant, man. You say, but we older now. That's all right, man. It's all right. Y'all don't know, but a woman, here's the thing. When they older, you just got to get on that Dr. Hills. You got to make sure that doctor is doing everything. See, y'all too scared to go to jail. See, it's a couple times. Like when that happened with my son, I should have been jacking them doctors up. When that happened with my father, I should have been jacking them doctors up. Play with me again. I'm not playing no more games with no medical people. You better do your job. I don't care, you racist, you in the Klan, whatever you doing in your personal life, you better do your job the best you can. They be trying to have these women do C-sections because they don't be wanting to deal with them for them long labors. All the problems that could come from that. Man, get out of here. Get out of here with that. So when they older, they still can have them. You be like, look, she not finna get in no stirrups. I did some research. People have babies by squatting down like they taking a dump. And that's how she gonna have them. You got to tell them how it's going to be. It's your money. You going to be the one that have to pay for it. They be, listen, stop being too nice. Stop being too nice to these people. These people is cutthroat. The higher up you go, the more cutthroat they are. People trying to be all nice and stuff. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Like, how y'all be all nice and neat when it come to making your money. It's like you trying to fight somebody fair that's fighting you dirty. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. And I'm going to write that down and make sure. Because that's important. People is broke because they playing the money game too clean. I'm not telling you go out there and sell drugs or nothing. We're going to get into it. We're going to break it right down. You change them rules to a point. Okay, you want to keep changing rules? I'm going to make my own rules. Well, I'm going to lock you up. I'm kicking my feet up. You lock me up on some humbug stuff, I ain't going to escape. Let me stop talking about that. You know these feds be watching. But anyway, so it's all right to like women. We talked about that yesterday. But it's not all right to let them dictate or control your life as a man. That's not all right. And most guys, you don't get nowhere. You just end up, okay, the question is, you got married. Okay, how long is your marriage going to be a marriage? That's the question. 20-something years, I'd rather get a annulment. From what I know about marriage, I'd rather get an annulment or break up in a year than be with somebody 20-something years, had kids, property, all type of stuff, and now y'all can't deal with each other no more. That's bad. That's bad. It's like you look back like, okay, all the women that I gave up for you, all the time that I gave up for you, and it's just a very disappointing moment, man. I'm telling you. So that's why I had to get on these Christians today, because I keep seeing people posting on Facebook all of this stuff like marriage is something sweet or something. Marriage can be, and is often, a nightmare for many people. And this dude is this one particular dude. I mean, I like him, man, you know, but some of the things that whoever teaching him, man, they telling him wrong. Marriage, man, listen. Do you know how many women is in the world? Why would you get and try to keep one that annoys the hell out of you? That don't even know how to be on your good side. That's dumb. It's dumb. But that's what they teach in these churches, though. Man, just work it out. Yeah, okay. That's what you gonna do? Go right ahead, brother. That ain't the way the Bible set it up. The disciples, take your pick. The disciples, the prophets, the Torah. What part of the Bible you want to see in regards to marriage? Oh, y'all love Apostle Paul writings. For by grace you have been saved. Oh, okay. Apostle Paul even has some words about marriage. The same Apostle Paul that y'all love so much says it's better that you be even as I and remain unmarried. Huh? I ain't hear y'all. But if you gonna get married, then it should be to somebody that understands their role, is gonna consistently do it the best of their ability, and gonna get with your program as a man. Like I said, some people be like, it's useless, it's useless, it's useless. And why even try? Ain't nothing wrong with trying. Why try to get rich if you ain't rich right now? We can play this game. Okay, that's like saying, man, it's so hard to get rich. Why would you even try? Man, just get you a job making $5 an hour and do the best you can. You gonna do that? No. What smart person gonna do that? Because something is hard or looks impossible does not mean you don't try. But you gotta have knowledge of anything that's hard, anything that's gonna take a whole lot to accomplish. You're gonna have to do some research, right? You're gonna have to know something. You're gonna have to have a strategy. Giving up, okay, so everything that looks impossible, give up. Come on, man. That's not even and I've heard people that I respect try to make this argument. That's not even like an intelligent approach. So everything that's hard, everything, well, the stats say this. Okay, what do the stats say about business? So I should not have my own business because of what the stats say? No, you know what the stats say. You be aware of the stats, you respect the stats, and then you plan, okay, how I'm gonna go about this. You see? That's how you do things. You don't not try to have a business because of how many businesses fail. Y'all know that dude, I was down in Texas. Dude tried to say, we was talking about business. He wanted to bring up, I don't want no business. A job is good enough for me. Then he tried to bring up how many businesses fell. I was looking at him like, how many jobs? Like, we could play this game. Well, businesses fail. Okay, how many jobs close their door? How many jobs have owners who's not sympathetic or considerate for his workers? How many jobs lay off people that they don't want to? We could play this game. People be playing games, man. And the only thing you could do is understand the games that people play and plan your dealings as such. That's it. Well, I don't want no concubine because dating is dead in the West. Hey, if that's your choice, that's your choice. But is that the right choice? Are you going to be so scared to fail, so scared to be rejected that you ain't going to do nothing? It's a lot of panhandlers and homeless guys with the same mindset. I just failed too many times, man. I don't even care no more. That's not the answer. That's not the answer. The answer is, in what way can I have this success beneficial to me? No matter what the subject is, no matter what the situation is, that's the answer. So, you don't want to spend a lot of time, though. You want to make sure most of your time is spent on you. A lot of dudes is out of shape because they did everything but put the time in to be in shape. And then they women still, you so worried about what she gonna think. You so worried about her leaving. Let her go. If she wanna leave, let her go. But most of them, they ain't gonna leave. They're gonna just try to make you suffer. They ain't gonna leave. A woman can be a hoe in her mind and won't give you nothing. Won't have no sex with you. Just because she has the evil tendencies and desires to make you suffer. This is why, and this is not the only reason, but this is like among the reasons why the Most High allows men to divorce women and allows men to have multiple wives, multiple women. He knew how they would be. He knew how they would be. It's like he knew how we would be. But anyway, I just felt I needed to talk about that. Get multiple. Who cares who like it? Get them old men in your family. I ain't dissing old people. I respect my elders. But some of them just be wrong about stuff. And people be trying to listen to them. Man, just go to college. No. Man, just work it out. No. Because you sit and argue with your wife every second, be trying to slap her and stuff. You want me to just work it out? No. I ain't finna be with no woman I want to smack. Unless it's a woman I want to smack that booty. Come here, baby. Psh. Not a woman I want to dot her eye and give her a black eye and stuff. I would never be with a woman that get me angry to that point. Beating on her. And I ain't gonna let her hit me either. You hit me, you already know. You might as well clear all your stuff out and get up out of my face. Oh, you ain't gonna clear it out? I'm gonna clear it out then. I'm gonna leave. I'm finna let these women fight me, man. You shouldn't be letting women fight you. From now on, you married dudes, your wife try to hit you. If your wife talking about leaving, tell her bye. She try to hit you, tell her, you ever touch me again. Because I already know, if I do it to you, you won't just call the police. You not finna do it to me either. Start putting y'all feet down with these chicks, man. All they are is takers. But they supposed to be givers. You don't believe a woman is a giver? Look between her legs. Why you think when guys refer to other guys that they think are weak and you can get by as the P word? Because that particular organ is a giver. It's not a taker. They open it up and they give it. And what happens? Your organ wrecks it. Your organ, I'm trying to think of a way to make it PG-13.